By continuing with this program, you have therefore agreed to take zero offence to what is being said. After all, it is called Don't Get Offended. Duh. Damn.
Number 2.
Yeah, number 3, number 2, yeah. Okay, cool. Can you hear?
Yep.
We're here, man. 2021.
Oh, yeah.
It's 2021.
Happy New Year, guys.
Happy New Year.
Last time I saw you was last year, man.
How are we all doing, man?
Good. I'm good.
Yeah, I'm not too bad.
Yeah, you sound. That sounded a little bit too clear and proper.
Yeah, it's a slight bit of not stress.
Stress.
It's always stress.
Well, kids are stress. I have to say, they're a blessing though. So
yeah, I mean, I think the positives probably outweigh
the
negatives in the end.
Yeah.
Maybe not now.
Get it off your chest, Chris, man. Let us know.
Obviously, I'm going to come to you for a little bit of advice in it. Obviously, my she's 1.5 years old at the moment, and she's a little bit of a terror. She's not bad. She's just very naughty, and she knows what she's doing as well. And it's just, I don't know what it is. I'm probably going to ask like what the right thing to do to discipline her would be, in a way where she, you're telling her no sometimes and she's just looking at you and smiling. And just,
right. Yeah.
What I mean?
So, what I would say, like if she's definitely doing something bad that she knows, like being a kid and touching stuff and knocking things over, I mean, that's just a kid, right? But if she's actually purposely doing something bad that she shouldn't be doing and she knows she's doing it, for me personally, I would have this certain expression.
Yeah.
Like, because they can communicate with talking a little bit, but mainly they're going to be looking at your face for language.
See, the thing is that worked. I did it before.
What did you do? Show me the face. Show me the face.
Like,
no, you look like you're smiling.
No. Obviously, no.
Do it to the camera. Do it to the camera.
No, I'm smiling. Hold on.
Come on, pretend your daughter's there and she's messing around. Come on.
Come on,
put the actors. Put the acting.
Hold on. Yeah, I'm trying.
See it, man.
I can't act real life. I'm an actor, but I can't act real life, innit? All right,
what are you talking about, man?
I don't know.
I think like this is a real life situation.
Okay, be you then.
Hold on.
Act you.
One sec. Because what I used to do this face and I used to point.
Right.
Yeah. And then she used to stop. That was it. But now that don't work no more.
Yeah, so you got to take that up a notch.
Yeah, you have to.
What's the notch that I need to go up?
Tension in the voice.
Something.
So with me, like,
I've got bass in my voice.
If it's Charlotte and she does something, it'd be like, I don't know, I'd be like, don't do that. And then if she continues, what did I say?
Yeah, something stern. Like me,
Simple.
So
me, I would go, "Ah!" like that.
Yep.
It's like a bit of a shock. So whatever it is, it doesn't have to be one or the other, but something to really get the attention. It's like, oh, I haven't seen Dad do that before.
Yeah.
So now when Dad does that, this is serious,
Yeah.
No, but you just
sound like
it sounds like you got hiccups.
All right, let's try this. Get
some football coach.
You got hiccups.
Do you want my tippy cup? Yeah, kids can be hard, man. But you know what? There is no right or wrong way.
No.
Like, to be honest, I'm gonna be 100 here. Every child's different. Chloe, she could disappear in a packed room or a small room. Like, you wouldn't even know she's there. She's so quiet. Where my other two, Aaliyah and Charlotte, they're everywhere, as you know. And, they've exerted my efforts with them more than Chloe ever did. Like, Charlotte's just Aaliyah times 10. Crazy. Whereas Chloe's like Aaliyah minus 10. Every child's different, man. So, you know, you'll learn as you go along, bruv.
Yeah, I think one thing that Mrs. did today was, you know, the trying the naughty corner thing and that. And
But you got to stick with that, though. Once you start, you have to stick.
Well, if you get a Saki child, like I swear I told you this, what Aaliyah did when we did the naughty step with her. She developed an imaginary friend on the step to enjoy going to the naughty step.
Okay, yeah.
And it was like, what? So sending her to the step didn't make no sense anymore.
Wow.
Right, you have to do something else. Switch up. Plan B.
Switch up. See, I was putting her in the cot. Like, I know that she don't like the cot, so she will scream like if she goes into the cot.
Then that's your weapon for now. If you know she don't like it, then she knows if she does something bad, she's going in the cot.
But then I want her to sleep in the cot. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, she'll sleep in the cot as
She
well.
understand when it's nighttime. When it's dark, she goes to sleep, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, and wakes up middle of the night and wants to come out.
Yeah, but that's where you have to get that in where she can't. Don't pick her up.
Yeah, let her
Yeah,
scream.
what's it called? I lay her down and
Put her down,
Yeah,
and she'll probably
yeah,
get back up.
yeah.
Put her down again. Back up, put her down
Just
again.
keep doing that.
Yeah, you have to.
All right, I
You
like
got to tell her. You got to tell. What? So what happens then?
No. Do you know what is right?
So she
I
get up and cry.
can put her down
Yeah.
sometimes, and then sometimes she comes back up, innit?
Yeah.
But then when she comes back up, then obviously I'll take her to the bed.
Yeah, you
which is my mistake, which
Should've.
I've just learnt right now.
Shouldn't do that.
bro. See, now she's in control of you.
Power.
I hear that. I hear that.
You just because you're tired and you want to get to sleep. Yeah. That's the natural thing you're gonna do, but you have to fight it and go to work tired. You know, because after a while, once you sorted it, you'll be fresh for work.
Yep.
You'll be fresh. So don't get into that habit of bringing her into your bed, because that is a no-no.
All right, so that's it.
The only
So from
thing I would
tonight,
do,
It'll take you a few time. It'll take you a few days.
yeah.
To get this sorted.
routine going.
But
Yeah.
you'll get it.
If her nappy's dry, belly full,
Yeah.
she stays in her cot.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's it.
Check that, and then if not, push her down, man. Give it the firm hand, you know. Say yes, stay
Down,
there. Yeah,
Down, that's it.
yeah,
Wow, man.
yeah. You have to be, because it's what's the saying? You have to be
Cruel to be kind.
I think that's what it is. I don't know, but in the end of the day, is you have to put her through that to
In order to understand
yeah.
the routine.
Because in the end, because long term it'd be better for her.
Yeah,
Can't remember the saying now, but it'll come to me. Yeah, man. Yeah, never. That's once you start doing that, she's now in control. And other aspects like you're saying, her doing this and hitting her laptop, blah blah blah, which you mentioned off air. Then
She'll learn.
she's now has that control.
Yeah. We had a lot of big conversation off air. Speaking of that,
Yeah.
why do we have a big conversation off air, Mussa?
Leave Mussa alone, man.
We lost a lot of content, man. Don't get offended, man.
Oh man. So our New Year's, how was it, man?
Yeah, I mean, what did I do New Year's Day? I went for a walk. Yeah, we go for walks. I think you did the same thing I did, actually. Similar.
It's woods.
I went for a
I
muddy
love
walk.
walking in mud, man.
Yeah.
I realised something about myself. I love mud.
It's all right. Yeah.
Because the thing is, it's like I'm one of these people. I spend a lot of money on my footwear. It's just my thing. I like buying trainers, shoes, whatever. But £10 wellies and mud, man, that's me. I'm just a kid in a sweet shop, man.
Yeah.
I didn't realise it was just like.
And the good thing, you ain't got to spend money going to this place. You just walk around, let them run. You end up going to supermarkets and shopping centres. Oh, buy this, and you're okay. Then you fancy like some food, and in the end of the day, you spent £50.
Yep.
In the woods, you might have to pay like £5 to get in or for the car park.
Car park.
Just walk. Just walk and tire your kids out.
I didn't think of that, man.
The woods is the best thing.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy. Like, I was just walking around this mud. And I actually got my welly stuck in a mud pit thing, and I was just cracking up laughing. I thought it was the best thing ever. Like, because the thing is, I know when I go back to the car, these are just gonna go back in a bag, and I ain't gonna look at it again until I need to go back to the woods.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna wear back cleaning them, and it was great.
Yeah.
See, I need to try that.
You need to go for regular walks with the missus, man.
Yeah, we need to.
Best
start
way
going
to wear
chill.
out the kids as well.
Yep.
Yeah,
I think your little one just needs to run,
Yes.
burn the energy.
I thought she did that in the yard.
Nah, it's not compared to the outside. You need fresh air.
Is it?
Fresh air.
Yeah,
We'll
that
finish
will
her
do
off.
it. Yeah. I think that might be one of the reasons he's not getting out enough. I don't know what happens during the day, but that could be one of the reasons.
Yeah, you're right, man.
Because obviously everyone's been locked up for a long time now, so it's quite hard. But you drive to a forest or drive to a field, whatever.
Yep.
Just get out and let them run.
Yep.
And trust me, she'll sleep well. Yeah, especially if that's happening, like the sleep's not as great because she's in the house all the time.
Yeah.
Running in the house is like
Fresh
nothing.
air.
It's new. It's not new, sorry. It's old.
Yep.
Running around, it's easy. But she go and run on the field, grass, because you're gonna go even more crazy because it's new.
Yeah, trust me.
I can see it already.
Yeah,
Where
exactly.
we was, there was nothing but deers just around us.
Yeah.
So that alone, she's seeing deers and stuff like she's going
It's exciting.
insane, bro.
Yeah.
Trust me.
That's probably one of the things you need. Just get out a bit more, and just run. And you could just sit down and just say, "Yeah, run." Just throw a stick and let it chase and bring it back.
Was she a dog?
Go. Get. Fetch.
Oh man, I tell you, man, it's crazy. I didn't really do any. I went to sleep early New Year's Eve. I went to sleep at about 8 o'clock.
You didn't watch the fireworks?
Nah,
Man,
man.
they were crazy. Didn't you watch it? Didn't you watch it?
man.
I think they did a good job, actually.
I just
what before the Alicia Keys performance? And that?
Alicia, you know,
no,
that was
between it.
recorded as well, innit?
Between it.
Because I checked her Instagram.
Oh,
I
is
was
it?
like, "You're
Well,
not in Britain."
Where was she?
Alicia Keys. She was at home, man.
How was
With
it?
Beats.
That's what I was thinking.
Because I went on her Instagram. I thought, "Where are you?"
Why
And
is she gonna be
You know
here,
what she
you
tried
know?
to do? She put up a thing. "Oh, great UK, see you soon" on the BBC one. It's like, look, you're not even in London.
Yeah, because they're not going to fire over, are they? Especially now. It's definitely pre-recorded.
Do you know one thing about Alicia Keys though? I don't know what it was, but until she got married to Swiss Beats or when she got with him, her music just went dead. Like,
But
dead.
she's happy. Have you noticed that any artist that is happy just makes dead music? Like, man, like,
I mean, a new album, I've listened to a few. I mean, maybe one song's okay, but compared to her old albums,
The first one,
Yeah,
that
she's
was it. That was
happy, man.
banging.
Yeah.
But after
Yeah.
that, dead.
you got to look at the people that got happy, and then when they weren't happy, like when Mary J. Blige wasn't with anyone. All that. Furthermore, even Keisha Cole. When Keisha Cole wasn't married, she put out the best albums. The minute she got happy, it was like, what is this?
And when she fixed that gap in her tooth, that's like the worst thing she could have done.
Keisha, if you're listening, we love you.
Nah, man, don't get offended.
Nah. She looked better with a gap. Come on, she looked better with a gap. There was more edge to her, man. Do you know what I mean? She was hitting them notes, probably whistling through while it's singing as well.
I just can't.
Oh, God.
I can't do this, man. I just can't. Oh, man. So, yeah, that was it. That's all I did. I went to bed early.
I can't
got
believe you
up.
didn't see it. Did you see it?
Yeah, I saw
Yeah,
it.
it was all right, though,
Yeah.
innit? They put it together okay.
Yeah. It's
A
like,
bit of a
like
story.
a hologram thing, isn't it?
Hologram and like lights and fireworks as well.
Yeah.
But they dotted it around London. Like it wasn't in one spot, was it?
Nah,
Like
nah.
London Bridge, Millennium Dome,
Wembley.
Wembley. Yeah. I was like, that's Wembley. So it's like all dotted around. But
Damn.
it's just story. Like obviously they had Black Lives Matter. They had like NHS and other stuff. I can't remember now. But basically what happened over the year.
I just couldn't be. You know what it is? Normally, on New Year's Eve, I have like a mini house party or just have people over and we just chill.
Yeah.
But this year, it was just like,
Nothing's happening. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We stayed up to about 1 actually with the kids. They stayed up.
damn.
They're still recovering now. Because imagine they're now having to catch up.
Yeah.
So they normally go bed at 7. So it's like that's a big
Yeah,
difference.
it's like a hangover. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah. So they're going back to school tomorrow as well. So hopefully we've got them back in. But
Are they going back to school?
Yeah.
The
crazy.
I thought the school's closed.
Only
Yeah,
some.
Is it?
Yeah, I don't agree. They shouldn't go back where I am because it's bad.
Yeah.
Like I mentioned it off air to John. Like my area, it's obviously tier 4, like most of us. But the hospital, I know someone that works in the hospital, and she's the mum of one of the kids in Preston's class, and she goes, the hospital St. Peter's it's worse than it was back in April, May. It is jammed. They've turned a few people away, taken them to other hospitals. So our area is real bad. So I don't understand why we're not in one of those.
Yeah.
Whatever closed January 18th. Is it January 18th? Yeah. I don't know why. So we're still thinking about if should put him in or not. Don't know yet, but see.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's mad. That is. Yeah. It's crazy.
Did you hear about the people that done a rave? They broke into a church and Brentwood and done a rave on New Year's Eve.
Is it?
No.
That's why Brentwood's so bad. Brentwood's like the worst.
Why would you do a rave? Like, why would you do a New Year's Eve rave in a church?
In a church.
And you break into it?
Oh, man. What's Cole J DJing?
Nah, he was selling burritos outside.
Kind of applause. Come on.
Oh man, I tell you, it's crazy, man. People just, I don't know, man. People just need to just really think about what they're doing. Even if you don't believe what's going on, holding a rave on New Year's Eve when everyone else is not doing anything is not the smartest thing to do.
Not smart. So what happened in the end?
Police come shut it down, innit? Yeah,
They
man.
get arrested.
I think so, yeah.
Any
Shut
fines or
everything
anything?
down. I don't know if there was fines. It's kids, innit? So it's like, what can you really do with them?
Right, yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just, yeah. But yeah, man.
That's not
It's
serious.
crazy, man. That's bloody crazy.
Nah.
Right. Well, introduce,
What
bruv.
about
man.
mine?
Well, sorry, bruv. What about
I'm
your New
sitting
Year's?
here like waiting.
What was
You know what I mean?
your New Year's like, bruv?
New Year's was quiet.
Yeah?
It was
What'd
quiet.
you get up to?
But do you know what? We've been watching a lot of films lately and a lot of programs. At the moment, we're watching The Walking Dead.
That's
now.
good.
So
I haven't seen it.
I think we're in season 3 now.
I'm waiting for the world to go like that, man. I'm waiting. When I see the first zombie, know where I'll be in it. Know where I be, because I'm gonna be getting a house on the seafront, and I'm gone. Don't phone me, Johnny's dirty. No, there's no podcast.
You know, we could phone in. You know,
Yeah,
the
whatever,
setup,
man.
the phone in.
Still can do it, right? Still can do it.
Don't be selfish, bro. Nah, but so we've been watching. Watched the film yesterday. I don't know if you've seen it before. It's called Four Colored Women. And it's not really a film that I would watch, but my missus is like, oh no, you got to watch this, like, you know, all that. So I watched it yesterday. Really, it's one of them. It's like a sort of poetry film, but it's about these black women that have gone through like a lot of different things and that. And you've got a big like cast lineup like Whoopi Goldberg.
I'm sure I haven't seen it, but I've seen it. Like, as in, I've seen it.
Must have seen it.
Is it on Netflix?
Yeah, it was on Netflix, but now it's on Prime. And I have to tell you something, man. If you need to get Prime Video.
I see Prime trying to advertise.
Prime is the one, man.
Trust me, you need to get Prime Video.
I've got it. No, I've got it, but I don't understand. You still have to buy stuff.
No, well, no,
That's teeth.
it's only
Look, man. Look, I went to go and try and watch Pursuit of Happiness. Yeah, and you have to pay £3.49 to rent it.
Nah.
Like, come on, man. Just
just-
to be Netflix. If I buy the subscription, I can watch anything that's on there.
Exactly, yeah,
So
yeah.
what's that about?
It's true.
It works like
Nah, man, I've got it. I've had it for a few years. It's rubbish. Yes, it's got good stuff on there, but you get excited. Yeah, I'm gonna watch this. Rent or buy. What, you think this is Blockbusters? You know what I mean? In my yard.
Jesus Christ.
All right, so
You know what I mean? What's that about, man?
the guy,
I'm already prime money, you know. You know what I mean? £80 or something a year.
see this is how people feel when like, you know, you bust your phone, you pay insurance for it. You
Yeah.
still got to pay the excess fee.
Yeah.
And like, why am I paying the excess fee?
Yeah, I'm
when-
paying
when
insurance.
I'm paying for the
Monthly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It don't make no sense.
This is what I mean.
It's
So
right.
Prime needs to step that up. Yes, they're doing Premier League and I can watch the Premier League,
Yeah,
which
and
is
they do
decent.
tennis.
Yeah, they do all that, but come on, man, let's sort the movies out.
You know that the I call him a waste man anyway. Jeff Bezos, he's the owner of Amazon.
He's not a waste man. Why is he a waste man?
Fill me in, man. Yeah, fill me in.
Off there.
He started from nothing, though. I don't know what else he's done. But
This is why he's so rich.
Right.
Like things like that.
Yeah, he started from nothing. Amazon was a bookstore, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So he's done well. You can't.
Yeah, of course he's done well, man. Look, come on.
Yeah, man. I don't know how he's done well. That's another story, I guess. But either way, he's done well.
Chris is always trying to rain on someone's parade, bro.
You know what I mean? So yeah, hit Prime. So why would you say Prime Video is the one?
No, I just think
I don't want to obviously advertise them.
Do you know what it is? I think it's probably where we've been watching Netflix for quite a long time, innit? And
so it's been like love films.
It's like new. This is like, oh man.
So it's like love films. Yeah. Remember love films when you got the CD and and then Netflix came out. Yeah, fuck love film. Just go to Netflix. So
Netflix and chill, man.
Yeah. So is that the same thing? I mean, Netflix. Do you know what, man? Do you know what? I pay monthly for Netflix. So I can watch everything that's on there. Tell me something.
Yeah, I suppose.
Disney Plus, I paid for it.
Disney Plus is the one.
Oh yeah, I've paid for it and I can watch everything on there.
Yeah, and you get new other content that's not Disney that's on there.
Yeah, like what's the other one? So you obviously got Star Wars. That's not Disney. Is it?
Yeah.
So and you got
Marvel.
Marvel. You got
you've got old school movies like Big on there and things like that.
Yeah, you got all that on there.
Yeah. Disney Plus is the one.
Yeah, so Prime.
Tom Hanks is a paedophile. Anyway.
I don't know if he is or not, but he's a good actor.
Just saying.
Listen. You know,
Big was a big film back in the day.
Okay, now you say it, you got to back that up. Now tell me why is he? Where's the proof?
Oh man, do you know? I just itched to say it. Like,
when I heard
okay, all right. So we are.
Castaway was on yesterday, by the way. But anyway, decent film. That's a decent film.
We are gonna go into Tom Hanks like this and call him a paedophile with no evidence. Yeah.
Yeah,
this is what we're gonna do
today. I'm going,
but we don't want to talk about Michael Jackson.
Yeah, I mean, there's more evidence on Michael Jackson, I guess. Than Tom Hanks.
No. Do you know there is
Shamo?
I wouldn't say evidence, but there's more stories, I guess.
Well, I haven't seen Tom Hanks do anything.
No, exactly.
There is more.
Is there?
But I would have to go into.
Send me some because I would like to see that.
Yeah,
I would definitely like to see that.
No problem.
I mean, I'm always.
So come on, talk to us about Tom Hanks, man. I'm listening. I'm all ears.
All right, so.
You got notes?
No, not notes. Mussa, you know, innit?
Camera guy.
Mussa, come on, man. You can't just nod your head.
I mean, I do know that he's moved to a country where pedophilia is considered a disability.
Wow, where did he go to? I think he went to Greece, innit?
What? So the man moved to a country.
So he moved to a country where paedophiles considered a disability.
I do know that.
Yeah.
Right. So he moved there.
Yeah.
And so if it's
all right.
So hold on, wait. You said Greece, yeah? People go.
No. I'm. I don't know 100%. Like this is like from 6-7 months ago.
Hold on, where
this information? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Carry on. Tell me while I look at where Tom Hanks lives. Hold on.
He lives in LA, doesn't he? Or America?
No. So he went to Australia. When he went to Australia, right? And he said he had COVID and that.
Oh, recent.
This was like he was one of the first like celebrities to say that he's got it and all that.
Idris was, wasn't he?
I remember.
Idris is the idiot that said it with no symptoms.
I remember Tom Hanks said. I remember he was one of the famous people that got it. Yeah, I remember that.
So basically, I can't remember the whole story. So I remember he
lives in Greece.
Yes.
Tom Hanks and his wife, Rita Wilson, are now citizens of Greece.
Okay. How did you become a citizen?
Right, but they were wanted.
In January, they were named honorary citizens of Greece.
Right.
All right. Type in Tom Hanks pedo.
Nah, no, I'm not searching engine, bro. Man's trying to mess with my algorithm.
All right, let me try.
Nah, fam.
Why? You scared?
I'm not doing any of that stuff, man.
Nah. Start seeing Tom Hanks and all that on his phone and everything, not even on his iPad.
Wait, hold it.
You want to mess with them algorithms, man?
Either way, man, he's done some.
He's a good
films.
actor. And the same with Kevin Spacey. Like, he's one of my favorite actors,
so
man.
There was a girl that she she was an actress. She was a child actress, and she said, and it's on her Twitter. She said that he raped her.
Right.
Oh.
So why is it this come out in the news and why they're not doing nothing?
This has come out, but the news are the news. They cover these things up.
Right. Okay.
I will find. I will find.
I want to
Okay.
look it up.
I'll find the stuff for you.
Well, with that
Which is why
controversy.
I was correct that he went to Greece.
Yeah, you was.
Yeah, but a lot of people go to Greece for holidays.
And also on when he came back, when he went back to America, and he did the SNL Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. And you can have a look at the video. I will find it. I've got it somewhere. It wasn't actually him that was doing the video, that was doing Saturday Night Live. So you have this deep fake, which is CGI. Right, you could be standing there with a camera on, and I could project Ryan's face onto your face.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
And start.
They got
talking
apps
and
for that. Yeah.
So that's what they were doing. But where does the voice come from? His voice, his brother, actually does the voice of Woody for him when he can't do it, because he was always busy here and there and this and the other. So what they got his brother to do his voice. I need to. Do you know what it is? Because there's such a overload of information. I haven't even touched this subject for ages. So obviously I'm trying to rein it back in.
Yeah.
So you dropped the bomb.
Yeah. Without
I
any.
just don't like him. I don't like him.
Oh, you don't like him?
No, I don't like. No, because of it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I understand if you're, if you've done your research and and you actually, you've done your research in and out, and you've come to the conclusion that he is one, then you're not going to like him. I understand that totally. But he's a good actor. That Castaway was a good film, right?
Yeah.
That was a decent.
Yeah, I never liked it.
Didn't you?
No.
I think it was all right. Also, the Pirates.
Oh.
Pirate one. What's it called?
What was the pirate one?
With the smiling pirates.
I am the captain.
Yeah, something like that.
Captain Phillips.
Captain
wasn't it?
Phillips. Yeah, that's a great film.
Yeah. He's done quite a few good films, man.
Big.
He was in Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah. Oh man, he's a top actor. Top actor.
You man had proper praising this guy.
I'm just saying, man.
So
it's like Michael Jackson. He's a great artist.
Let's separate the artist from the man.
Yeah. R. Kelly. Great tunes, great music.
Right, let's go into the show, man. Introduce Chris, man. Let's do this.
Right, how you doing? I'm Chris Samuels, and you're listening to the Press Pause Network. This is Don't Get Offended, and we're here to just do what we did. Do you know what I mean? It's not rehearsed. We just go for it. Hello.
Yeah, and I'm Ryan John-Baptiste, and I'm just here just to talk and debate and to just talk about things I don't normally talk about. And that's what we're here for, right?
That's it. And my name is John Alexander. You've been listening to the last 10 podcasts. You know what I'm about. I don't need to explain. Let's get to it.
What episode is this, by the way?
This is episode 11.
Oh, nice.
11. 11 of these.
Yes.
Ah.
We've been doing this for 11 straight weeks.
Where are we hitting at the moment? What's
No, we missed the week though. It's not
yeah, all right. We missed the week, but that was no fault of our own. That was black people. And I'll leave it there.
None are in the room.
We're hitting more or less the same places because with our other show, Ideas Are Bullet, but I say our other show, another show that's on the network, they hit Cambodia and Hong Kong. They had about 2 listeners out there randomly, but we're doing Germany, United States, Canada, all of England more or less, parts of Europe, Russia. We're hitting places, man, and our Denmark listeners, we're getting a few listeners in Denmark. So I'm glad you're enjoying the show. Keep listening, but you know what you need to do for us, people. You need to subscribe. Press the subscribe button.
That's right.
On whatever it is you're listening to, because it helps. Trust me.
And comment.
Yes. We want comments now, guys. I mean, I'm tired of these ghost listeners that don't make no comments.
But especially, I mean, don't just comment, but like we have to come up with topics, right?
Yes.
So maybe come up with a topic you want us to discuss.
Yep.
So comment in whichever social media platform you're listening to us on. Comment with some kind of topic you'd like us to cover.
That'll be
good.
interesting.
100%. And if you need some advice as well, go ahead, ask.
Chris is the man.
We'll try.
If you want advice and you don't want to hear the truth, make sure you do not direct your questions to me, because I'm only going to tell you the truth.
So if you really want the truth, put it another way. If you really want the truth, ask John. Put in brackets John to answer.
Right, we're going to get to the first topic. I'm going to ease us in because I got a big one that I want to tackle. So the first one is he done right as me. It worked. I pressed the button.
No, it works.
That's the one.
I got that from my granddad. That was it. But he used to raise the hand with it.
Oh,
Right. It is. Is it okay to put a kiss at the end of a text to someone who is not your partner?
So this, because he mentioned it, right?
Which is a Chris topic, man. It's a good one,
I
man.
think that's a good one. Yeah, it's a nice
Because, like, I have girlfriends,
Yeah.
right? And let me clarify, because the missus listens and she never listens to it fully. She just listens to I have girlfriends, and then there you go. So let me clarify. I have friends who are girls. They are in relationships, obviously with their partners and whatnot. And sometimes when they text, they'll text and they'll just put 2 kisses at the end. The only way sometimes I feel pressure is now you've left me with a kind of decision here. It's like, do I put the kiss? Because for me, it's awkward.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I only do that with my wife.
Yeah.
Now you've done it now. And the problem is, this is why I hate texting, because it can always be read differently to how how you mean it. So if I don't put a kiss, that means I'm upset with you. No, it don't. It means I'm trying to stop hassle at home, because I like to leave my phone wherever I want to leave it and not have issues, right? So I personally don't do it. However, if someone texts me back, kiss, I might put, like someone said to me the other day, Happy New Year, hope you and the family are well, kiss. So I put, Happy New Year to you too, hope you and the kids are all good, kiss, job done. That was it. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, as long as you're not initiating it. That's how I look at it.
I hear that.
It's a difficult one though, man.
Go on, your turn, man.
I hear that. I mean, me personally, I don't do it, right? But you know where you might have like a family member of the missus, and that might send you something, or like,
Yeah.
and then you're talking to them, or maybe a friend, one of their friends. If they put a kiss on there, then yeah, you're gonna feel that awkwardness in it. Like,
So you have to kind of do it.
Ah, man, like, and I think I try not to, and I think where it gets to a point where they do it again, then I think, okay, all right, let me just put one there, and that's it. Like, and then I'll maybe write something afterwards without it. Do you know what I mean? Just to say, look, okay, cool. Do you know what I mean? But I don't know. For me, I don't know. Do you know what? I don't think there's a problem with it.
No, it's not.
I don't think there's a problem.
It's a girl thing though, man.
I'm always thinking at the back of my head, like, what, like, would my partner like this? Do you know what I mean? Would she like this?
I mean, the only way it's going to be looked at as different is if you're texting someone that they don't know, and you like only you know,
Yeah.
and you're putting 2 or 3 kisses on there, and you're chatting back and forth. It all depends on what you're talking about as well.
Yes.
Like if it's sort of friends and stuff, like your missus' friends or family or whatever, then there's no harm. I mean,
Yeah.
even if you initiate or if they initiate it, whatever, because everyone knows everyone's cool. You know, you're all friends. Like their partners are friends of yours, but you know what I mean. So it's just the intentions of it. If it's on a friendly one with explanation marks and just like friendly banter, then it's fine. But if your intentions are different, and you're doing something you shouldn't be doing,
read that within the text. Though,
exactly. Yeah. So exactly. So if it's just, hey, I hope you're well, kiss.
Yeah.
It's I mean,
It's nothing.
no, exactly, because that's just general chit chat.
Yeah.
To what you would say if you saw them in person. So I don't think there's an issue other than if it was some random person that your missus didn't know.
Yeah.
Then that could come across a little bit different.
Yeah.
Especially if they didn't know who that was and they read it. It's like, oh, why is there kisses there? Like, who's this?
Yeah.
But if it's like her friend and you can check the conversation, which is cool, then it's just friendly chat, you know? So, yeah, I mean, but yeah, I understand what you're saying. It can come across a bit awkward, but
I think it puts more pressure on us guys, to be honest with you.
yeah, because women normally would probably
women do that to each other.
Yeah.
They text and kiss, and I think sometimes with women, it's just automatic.
What about the ones you text a man and you better kiss her? Oh shit! Oh shit! I can't unsend that shit. I'm trying to unsend it, man.
Well, I text my brother. I'll tell you the funniest thing I did. I text my brother, and I can't remember. I was asking a question, and he answered it, and I went, "Oh, I love you," and I put kiss, kiss, and I went, "Oh man!"
Automatic.
Then I phoned him. I was like, "Bruv, sorry."
I'm like, nah, star. Didn't mean that, star.
Yeah, you know WhatsApp though, man. Was it not on WhatsApp?
No,
Yeah, we can still delete it.
You could do that straight.
Yeah, you can delete from everyone, innit? Yeah. But I don't always use WhatsApp though. You know this. I like using iMessenger, man.
See, them ones you got to use WhatsApp, man. For that, man. You got to use WhatsApp. Delete
But
it
it's
straight.
so automatic because the only person I super text the most, well, because of the pandemic, I don't because I'm always with her, but it would always be my wife.
Yeah.
So it's just automatic to end something with "love you," kiss, kiss.
Yeah.
And then sometimes when you're doing it so much, it just becomes repetitive that when I could be texting one of you, man, I could accidentally say it. It's so embarrassing, man. You just, I remember one time I was on the phone to a client. This is hilarious, right? We was talking about the court hearing coming up, and we was running through certain things, and then she was like, right, well, I'll see you at court tomorrow and we can go through more of the stuff. And then when we go into the hearing, you can tell the judge this, whatever. So I was like, cool. And then I said to her, right, well, I'll see you at 9 a.m. This is whatever. Speak to you later. Bye. I love you. I was like, all my office colleagues were like, did you just tell her you loved her? I was like, yeah. And I got to go see her in the morning tomorrow.
You can't delete that shit.
Wow.
So when I got into the court in the morning, I just said to her, I'm so sorry. I was on the phone to my wife prior to this conversation and it was just in my head, sorry. And she just couldn't stop laughing.
Oh, so she clocked you.
Yeah.
She heard you say it.
It's just so embarrassing.
Is that the first thing you said to her when you saw her?
Yeah, well, that's what I said. I'm so sorry. I didn't even say morning. I didn't say how are you. It was like, I'm so sorry about yesterday.
Wait, hold on. So you didn't want to call her like straight back?
No, I was so everyone was laughing in the office, and I was just so embarrassed. I just thought, nah, I'll deal with this face to face tomorrow.
Yeah. So it's on your mind. That's long.
You slept over.
Yeah,
That is long, isn't it? That is long.
At this point, I'm useless on the phone now, innit? So I just thought I'll deal with it tomorrow.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing is, I still have dealings with her in different cases. And she'll laugh every time. She goes, you remember you told me you loved me?
Oh man, that just
I don't
reminds you, boy.
remember that.
Oh wow.
So it's things just get done automatic. So like Ryan said, I mean, if they can see the train, it shouldn't really be a problem. But I think, like I said, I do think it's more pressure on us.
Yeah. I think the more pressure is how many kisses on a text.
That's true. I mean, I think more than 3 is a bit over, isn't it?
It's a bit too
Yeah,
much.
I think
it's
the 1
usually
is cool.
1 or 2, innit?
Yeah. I think when
1.
it's 3, you may have to look a bit deeper into those texts.
No, but even like back to back, like obviously with your missus as well, like kind of thing. So, I like every line pretty much ends with a kiss, innit?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and then when
they're mad.
when two comes up, then what? You still put one, or you put two as
I
well?
put 2, man. You always put identical, man, when it comes to the misses.
Match it, yeah.
If she puts 4, you put 4.
All right. So when obviously when there's nothing on there,
Yeah, you're in
Yeah,
trouble,
you know
man.
what time it is. Take your time coming home tonight,
Yeah,
yeah?
man.
Because you know what time
when
it
you
is.
see your first name as well.
Hi, John. What?
That's it. No full stop.
Even forget your name, like right.
My name's Babe.
I forgot it was Chris.
Yeah, or just one word answers.
No.
Yeah, no. Sure. Okay.
The worst one is K. Just put in a K.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
K.
that's bad. That is
Like,
bad. Yeah, yeah.
you know you're going into an argument,
Yeah,
man. You know.
You might as well just put the sunglasses on and go straight to bed, man.
Oh man, I tell you, man. Sometimes when you see them texts, it's just like, why? And then the worst one is when you don't know what you've done. So when they do that, and it's just like, I don't know, they'll say something, no kisses, no nothing, and you're looking at you thinking, oh man, what did I do? What did I do, man?
It's more like, what did I do now? What is it this time? Here we go again.
Backtracking it.
Oh man, so yeah, that's your answer, bruv. It's okay, I suppose.
It's okay.
It's all about intentions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's very, very true. Very, very true. I like that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, then we're done with that one, man. We're gonna go in now.
Oh,
We're gonna go-
straight in.
we're
I thought that was it.
Nah,
Man.
we're going in now, man.
What's this one, man?
Does porn give an
man.
unrealistic view of how sex in relationships should be? Does it put an unnecessary strain on budding relationships? Now, this question isn't necessarily for us because we're settled. But I was thinking about it the other day. It's like, if you're in COVID and you're told to lock down and you're not really seeing anyone. Also, you're these young kids today who have access to porn. Because you got to think about it. When we grew up,
Do you see that list I put in the group?
no.
Yeah, no.
Did you see that
I
list?
saw it. Like that.
What is, hold on, wait.
You didn't see that list?
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah.
It's like that.
Yeah. This is what I'm saying.
Whoa, and that's
Today-
only some of them.
Today they oh my God.
Full access.
Yeah.
Today they have full access. I mean, when we were growing up, it was what? Daily Sport, the Top Shelf mags, and every time Sky and Cable had a glitch, everybody we didn't have
The
access.
fantasy
Yeah.
channel for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
At 12
We
midnight.
didn't
Bravo.
have access. Yeah, Bravo. As well. What was it? What was it? Was it Emmanuel?
Oh man!
Well,
Oh man! That's taking man's back.
What's the other one? Deep something.
what, sex secretary?
Yeah, sex yes. Yeah.
Oh my!
Euro Trash.
What, Euro trash as well.
Oh yeah, Channel 4, isn't it? Was it
Channel 4, yeah.
See, man used to think man's is watching this on his own.
Nah,
Like,
everyone.
No, listen, look, we
All
was
the
there,
man
bro.
them.
We was there.
All the man them.
that sexiteria one. Now,
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, Channel 5 used to try it though, man. Like after about 12, they used to get proper erotic on Channel 5, man, and then they just stopped it. But like, what I'm saying is we didn't have a lot of access. Now, if you're a youngster, especially in times of COVID, or you're a single man in COVID, that's all you're really doing, right? So you've seen, let's face facts, you don't have kids, you don't have, you're just on lockdown.
Yeah, you got nothing
right?
else.
So then,
You're bored, right? Especially if you're on furlough.
well, this is it. You're getting paid to beat one out.
Oh man. They need to pick up a Bible.
Come on, preaching and preaching.
So what I'm saying is, right, by seeing these films, there are certain things that happen in these films. Now, they'll obviously expect their partner to perform the same way because they start to think that's the norm. When in theory it's not. And vice versa with females. 'Cause I spoke to females who avidly watch porn and they openly say, yeah. So then they expect their man to do certain things and the man might not be on it. So I do think it gives an unrealistic view for relationships now when it comes to sex in relationships. I do. And I think it puts pressure on both, more women, definitely more women obviously, but and men as well. Men, what people don't understand about the porn industry is a woman will watch a scene and say that man's going for 2 hours. No, he's not. He's had to stop.
Multiple times.
He's had to change angles.
They've edited
and
it, right?
and they've got a buffer. Someone that sits there and their sole job is to just keep them erected. That is it.
Oh, is it?
What?
Yeah. They've got a buffer there.
A buffer?
That is their
How?
sole job.
What do they do?
What do you mean how? Hand jobs or mouth jobs, isn't it? That's what they do.
What?
I was watching this
So what
documentary.
about the woman So what about the woman that they're actually with?
Well, she might have to get ready or
Oh.
get makeup or
Oh, I
whatever.
see what you
'cause
mean.
It's all
So, like,
different
changes
angles.
and-
Yeah, it's not as straight. There was one documentary. I think it was on.
It's like actual proper production, man.
I guess like for the movie type.
Yeah.
It was
porn.
there was one documentary. I think it was on Channel 4 where this guy was doing his first shoot, and they encounter things of they can't get it up because there's so many people in the room.
Yeah, you get nervous.
Yeah,
man.
and he's like, he's like, this is
I don't blame him, man.
So long.
That's as long.
this is my dream job.
Yeah.
I can't do anything.
Yeah.
And they had an ex-man
I think
just there
I think
on
that's pressure,
standby.
man. Yeah. Sub, I mean, like, yeah. Sub, man, sub me in, man.
So it's like what I'm saying is all these variables are not factored in. You know, so when you watch certain things, you're like, I want that. Well, that's not how the real world works. But in this day and age where they've got access, like, I mean, I could type in Pornhub right now.
Yeah.
Right? You got access like that. It's like, there is this unrealistic feel that sex should be a certain way, i.e. like in the films. That's my view on it.
I think you're right. I think it is unrealistic. I think even watching it back in the day, I think
Back in the day, it wasn't as deep as it is now, man.
well, no, it wasn't as deep. I think as getting a bit older and watching more like DVDs.
We had
and
still
that.
image man.
No. But when the DVDs started to come out
yeah.
and that, so it's
But in a way, you learn. But you learn from it as well, right?
Oh, Jesus Christ. I just remembered your DVD stuff.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I don't know what episode that was on, but
That was what
Quite early on.
3. Yeah, it was 3, man. But I just no, you're right. Yeah, there is you do learn from it.
Yeah, you learn. I think you learn from it. I mean, because you don't learn this in school. I mean, where do you learn it from? I think you learn it from these videos.
no, but I think, do you know what it is? You learn from it, yeah. But then I think when you're younger, you expect
explore.
every girl to be like
Yeah.
the women in these videos.
And it's unrealistic.
No, they're not. Well, there's no disrespect or anything like that, but
No, but not even every girl. I mean, I do feel certain women will watch it and expect men to do
do the
certain
same.
things. And
Yeah.
it's like, it's just unrealistic. It's like, you know, there's so many things that goes into a production of a film. Like I was flabbergasted when I watched it. I was like, oh my God. I actually thought a man just come in the room and just lay the smack down and they just get the angles. No, it is a production.
like a full day.
Yeah.
All direction and
Yes.
stuff. Yeah.
It
All
is
day.
deep.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, like,
We just lost the shot. You had to hold it for
no,
a few more seconds.
No, they are told to hold as well. They are told to hold.
They're told to hold.
It's a big. It's a big industry. It's a massive industry.
They are told like if you're at the point of where you're about to go, and you say to the camera guy or the guy who's directing it, yeah, I'm about-
go! I think you mean go. I
no.
think you mean go. Like,
shoot your load.
yeah.
Like, if you're at that point and you say to the director, he can tell you, no, we're doing another show. You need to hold it. So then has to be cut. You pull out. Like, it was all on this documentary, man. It was crazy. It was
so
just
say if you cut, you pull out, but then you go back in, and the first thing you do is explode.
you have to wait, innit? They have to wait, or
again,
they just
recharge, man.
Wait, who's the person that does the whole, the
buffing?
Yeah.
Yeah, just someone in the sex industry, innit?
So what would be a female?
Yeah, well, obviously, yeah. I mean, see, again, I shouldn't even say obviously. I shouldn't. I'm gonna get in trouble here. Man, he got me on
Could
this.
be anyone,
one,
Could be a camel. Could be
anyone, man. Just,
whatever they want to identify themselves with.
Just anyone, man.
Exactly.
It's crazy, but that's my thought on it. It's like, because I was sitting there thinking, like, you're in lockdown. That's all you're really. If you're a single man, girls, I don't necessarily. Although saying that, I do know a few girls that do that, and it's like they just watch it casually, like it's just on the TV, innit? That's what they do.
Yeah.
But it's like men. I know men will be more prone to it. So when this whole thing's over, are we gonna get a bunch of animals on the go just on it? And expecting women to just be how...
Probably, yeah. There's probably going to be some kind of a side effect to it, definitely. I mean, especially, there might even be more babies.
Well, Pornhub did say, the statistics, they were saying that during this lockdown, obviously, their streams have gone up.
Oh.
But they took a lot of things.
They were giving out, free premiums.
Yeah, I did see that.
They were giving 7 days free. You could have as long as you stay inside. So to entice you to stay inside, they're giving you 7 days free of their premium content, which means no ads or something like that. Yeah. You know what I mean? So that's what they were doing. So people were looking at it. This is what I'm saying. It's gonna give people an unrealistic view of how things.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I remember going to a hotel in Brazil, and this hotel was like everyone knew this hotel, and that it was around the corner from my hotel, and it was bumped into, and in this hotel.
No, I don't know. What did you bump into, bro?
No, do I?
Explain.
I met some girl, innit?
Okay, all right. Yeah. So just say it.
And then
ages ago, right?
This is like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And
For
then
the Olympics,
went into
It's a long time ago, man.
went into this hotel, and there was just porn on the screen.
Yep.
Like just straight.
Girls do that. Yeah, they do that.
What do you mean in the hotel?
Yeah.
What like in the lobby?
Everywhere.
Oh, is it?
Everywhere.
Oh, okay. Oh, all right.
Like one of my colleagues,
Yeah.
they was in the other room, and they had the same thing. It was like there, set. It's there.
Oh, I see.
I just thought I'd share that.
Cool. Good to know.
Whereabouts in Brazil?
I can't remember Rio de Janeiro.
Got it. Oh, it's crazy, man. But as well. Nah, I'm not even gonna share that one, man. I'm gonna let that one lie. I was gonna share.
No, I can't share it, man.
Well,
You thought of it.
okay. Well, if you guys out there, I'm talking to the single guys out there who think, well, if they go into dating and they think, oh, you know what, it's not really for them, and then they date a girl from the adult industry, don't think it's gonna be any different.
Oh.
Because a girl from the adult industry don't want to have sex, because that's their job. What they want you to do is to connect with them. Like
100%.
Yeah, more than anything.
Yeah.
And that's facts.
100%.
Trust me on that.
I mean, obviously, I went out with a girl that did porn, and
Did you?
yeah,
Was it?
It took about nearly 2 months before anything happened like that, because she was just so like, she wanted me to get to know her, innit? So, and I was like, yeah, but you do porn, like,
You had that unrealistic expectation.
You should be doing this and that and this and this and that.
So if you're thinking that before the pandemic years ago, can you imagine what these youngsters and single men are thinking now that's just doing this for the last year? their mindset. I think this is like a therapy kind of thing. They'll need to see some sort of therapist once this is all done, because it's borderline mental health. It is, isn't it? Whether you like it or not, it is, isn't it?
Well, then shouldn't they put into like the sex education program? Like, it should be part of it. Like, there should be a separate point that says, porn, this is not real. And they teach you, they probably go behind the scenes of porn. Just to show you. If there's got to be like about 10 cuts and that, they've got to show you that this is what happens. Because the thing is that, like, you know, you've got like songs like Missy Elliott, 1 Minute Man.
Yeah.
That put a lot of pressure on mans. like on men.
Yeah, I remember thinking about that song. Yeah.
Because women were laughing. Like,
I had more problems with Scrubs, man. I had more problems with Scrubs because
Pigeons came
I
back.
was in the passenger side of my best friend's ride. I was that guy. Try to call me a Scrubs. What are you then? You're in the same passenger seat with your best friend.
Yeah, no, but they brought out the pigeon, didn't they?
Yeah, no pigeons, man. That took it back. But like things like that, 1 Minute Man, that's like a lot of pressure on guys. I've had like,
but equally, girls could say songs that men.
Wait, can I just say something? I was never a 1 minute man, so I wasn't referring to myself. I just need to so I need to highlight that. But what I'm talking about, obviously, I know guys like I've had a lot of staff in that, so they would always tell me some situations, this, that, and the other, and I'm just like, look, listen, this is normal. Like these are things that people need to know. Like if they, you know, if it happened, if they finished early, don't worry about it. You know, that kind of thing. Like, just work on trying to like last a bit longer.
All in the mind. All in the mind. The mind is a powerful thing.
100%.
You know what though? When you get to, well, I don't know. When I the age I'm at now, I don't give a damn. I do what I'm doing, innit? And that's. I think once they get to that point of not caring, and women get to that point too.
Yeah.
You know, they get to the point of, look, I just want this. That's it. And I think at that point, that's when you're comfortable, man. Like growing up, I mean, we didn't have these pressures because there wasn't really anything. When it all kicked in, we was already in the game. Like for now, like if I got like for my girls, for instance, the pressures, you know, I think for them,
Yeah.
it's like I got 3 girls. You know, yeah, exactly. And I'm thinking this is why this question really stemmed from, because it's like, well, I got 3 girls. This is what's going on now. I know what's going on now. If any man's expecting them to perform like that, well, there's gonna be a problem if I know about it. That's where this question really stems from for me, personally. You know what I mean? If you got boys, Ryan, it's different, isn't it?
Different story, I guess. Yeah, watch this. Oh god,
it's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man. But yeah, I think we're done. We're done with this topic. I can see, you know.
Ryan.
Right. Yeah,
what's your
Ryan,
thoughts,
come on.
man?
What's your thoughts?
I said, yeah, I already
he got
said.
away with it. What did he get away with last week? He didn't really say much. I noticed. I was listening back.
I always put my 2 pence in. No, I said you can learn from it. Didn't I say something? Yeah, I said you can learn from. You heard me say that, right? Yeah. No, you can learn from it. Yeah, that's it, man.
He's a father of boys. I hate him.
What else am I meant to say? I mean, you can learn from it, but yeah, it can be a case where it puts pressure on certain like dating issues or, you know, certain interaction. But other than that, I mean, you learn a lot from it. You learn a lot from it, and positive or negative, both ways. Yeah, both ways. So like, you know. You'll understand that not every girl can do that, and you possibly can't do that.
Or would want to do that.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
Classic,
Because there's some serious stuff that you can see on your phone, you know.
Yeah.
And if you want to replicate that, you got to find the right person for that.
And consent.
Yeah, you know? Exactly.
Because
that's a big
there's
one.
you know, serious stuff. You know what? Nah, the choking thing. It just doesn't sit right with me, man. It don't sit right with me, man. I just look at it and I just get mad. I'm like, why would you want to do that?
Yeah,
You know what
some
it is?
people like.
But you know what it is? Because
like
I'm from the era of the slow jam era. Like, no slow jam is talking about I'm gonna choke. It's just like
I did have one ex, like she
Really?
Yeah. She said she put my hands around her neck and she said, "Oh, like squeeze it."
I'm out.
I think I remember.
I'm out, man.
And I just took my hands off. And I thought, nah,
I'm out.
this, man.
I'm going to the McDonald's drive-through. I'm out, man.
What type of thing
Getting
is
a
that,
burger. Oh, God.
No, it's a thing. It's a thing.
It's crazy though, and it is a popular thing. It's not. It's a thing, and it's gonna flash. This is really girls like this stuff. You know what I mean? It's crazy, man. But
Look, from when you see views, if a view is plus 100,000 on a certain thing, it's out there.
Yeah.
it is out there. So I mean, most of these videos, I'm sure they're over 3 figures
Easily.
So,
Easily.
6 figures
Easily.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And they got different options as well, like 3D in it. I heard.
Jesus.
Yeah, they got 3D.
3D?
Yeah.
Well, you got to put glasses on.
Like no, I think it's like VR. I think. I
And you put the head.
Yeah.
The headset
Oh, that's on
thing
another level. But
Yeah,
what, so
that's-
you're in there.
That's like the
That's like gold package stuff, right? Whoa! When they send you to the VR thing.
I don't know how they do it, man.
you got to buy it.
I don't know how they do it, but
Wow! So you're in there. Like, you can move around in that. Wow! You're looking around.
Oh, I knew this topic would just go left, you know.
But the thing is, people, that's big business. That is, people will pay for that.
Yeah.
Especially if like there's loads of single guys out there or old men.
With the sex dolls.
Yeah. Well, that's another story. That's
Just-
real as well, you know. People buy that.
I know.
That's their misses, like proper.
No, see that.
I saw them on
that is some demonic business right there. That's some demonic business.
dress
right
them
there.
up proper.
That's
They're
messed
like-
up.
It was on
You know what they got as well? They've got they're getting well, it's a business in the porn industry where the women are doing casts of their bits
yeah.
and they're making it into, it's called like a flashlight thing, and you've either got the vagina or you've got the anal, and it's a cast. So literally it's designed exactly how it looks on them now. So they've got an imprint of that.
Yeah.
Well, so
Same shape.
Yeah,
everything.
so everything. It's
Yeah.
exactly so. Your favorite porn star,
Wow.
you look it up,
Nah, do
and
you know what?
that would be
That's-
her.
And they can use it as well.
Yeah,
nah.
yeah.
So what? So in your head, you're gonna be like, oh yeah.
So you
like,
could be watching her,
I
like-
had sex with that
Yeah.
that porn star.
Because
Same-
you've got her imprint
Same
of her
shape.
vagina.
Same
Yeah.
shape, everything.
That's messed up.
It's a big business.
But even these dollies or these blow up things,
Yeah.
they can use it proper. You know that, right? Like you can proper, like, you know.
just bang it out.
Yeah, I've seen. Yeah, I've seen these weirdos.
But I mean,
Like, right. So what happens with the mess?
Clear it up, innit, man?
it's just like you just put it in the washing machine. I don't know.
Yeah, you just clear it up, I suppose.
Yeah. Would you say? Or a Hoover? I'm sure you need to have one to know that part.
Oh man, that is crazy.
Yeah, man. It's a big business. This is
Massive.
what I'm saying.
Billion pound business.
It's like when people watch these things, it's a serious thing. This is
Yeah, but the thing is, you can't have a doll of someone and have sex with it. That's just like wouldn't you want to have like a physical person?
Okay, all right.
That wants to have sex.
Let
with
me
you?
let me throw this crazy one out there. Then, right? You're saying a man can't have a doll, yeah? To do that,
He shouldn't.
right? He shouldn't. What is your view on vibrators then?
Me on vibrators.
Yeah, with
I will never
girls.
use a vibrator.
No, not you. I'm talking about girls. Girls, though.
I hope not. Bro, okay, look, I'm going to show you these. I've just typed in. Well, I've just typed in sex dolls.
Yeah.
This
Watch
is-
Rise algorithms
this is-
just get.
I know. No way. This is in a private server.
You have to use DuckDuckGo.
Yeah.
Use DuckDuckGo.
What is that?
It's like Google.
Oh, okay.
So
but
you
it's
can
a-
you can download the app
Oh, like-
DuckDuckGo. your algorithms won't be picked up.
Oh wow!
So
So
you can
like, I've just typed this in.
I remember that.
I've just typed these in, right? And you have a look at them from first impressions. They look real. So imagine if you're a guy. Have a look through that. Imagine if you're a guy, yeah,
That's single.
that's single, can't get like anything like that, similar to that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, like it looks real from here anyway.
What the hell is this?
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
This is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's a big business.
So you got to be proper, like, I don't know, zero confidence kind of thing.
Yeah, or you just
And the thing is, they're meant to like feel like real
Yeah.
human skin and warm, and some of them are warm as well. I was watching. It was on ITV. It was a program on it. Yeah,
there's some
crazy.
crazy guys out there
Yeah.
that just they can't be
With a
dealing
little
with the
heartbeat as well. Like
Nah,
they try and make it as real as possible.
nah, that's like that. So
He's lost his train of thought.
Yeah,
He's gone. He's gone.
Bro, the more features on it, the more money it is. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I would like someone to, to consent to what I'm doing. Do you know what I mean? These dolls,
Well, it's a doll.
these dolls,
It's made of plastic, man.
It's not gonna consent.
they're identified as what? As someone in it?
Not yet. There probably will be though.
Yeah, you're right. There probably will be.
They'll have their rights.
I'm
in
a
it.
sex doll.
Yeah, some of them. Soon it'll be.
Which toilet do I go into?
Yeah, there's robot. Do you know there's robots that are designed for this as well at the same time? You've seen it.
This is the demonic shit.
Yeah. But there's
demonic
actual
stuff.
robots like hello, like, and they're getting better and better. And I remember the guy saying on program, he's like, yeah, we do this and we do that.
Yeah,
Jesus.
Yeah, and the thing's talking back to him.
that's crazy.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's mad.
but that's big bucks now. That one's a big bucks.
That's
Yeah.
that's twisted. That is.
Yeah, no, it's levels, man. There's levels to this game. There's levels, man.
Oh man.
Hopefully, you listeners have learned something.
Yes. Well, I think the younger listeners or the single men.
Yeah.
Women not so much because we kind of just women just kind of do what they want. We're cool with it, innit? I suppose it's men that Yeah. I think hopefully you've learned something from the question, but my question really stemmed from what my daughters are gonna have to experience with men's requests not happening. Just gonna put it out there. I'll be there. Right, let's crack on to the next subject, man. Right, this one it's a Ryan one.
Is it?
What do you think the world will look like in the next 100 years?
So I said 100 because I didn't want it to be too far ahead because it's a little harder to predict. So I said 100 on purpose. So what does it make? That's what's 100 years from now? My maths is bad.
Well, so what? So we're at 2020. We're 2021, aren't we?
We're 21-20, innit?
So it'll be
2120.
Yeah.
So 2120. So what I always think about what happened. So in 1920, what's happened since 1920 till now?
Right. Okay.
So I look at it
We've
as
progressed quite a bit.
yes. Like I'm not sure if it will go at the same pace. If it does, then there's a lot that can happen, right?
Well, I think I've said this before. I mean, the internet started in 91, like properly.
And I think it was later than that.
So it's like
I think it's late. Check that out quickly. I'm sure it was like 90. It was later. I'm sure it was.
What are you talking about? The dialing thing?
No, like www dot, like
Yeah.
when you could actually start entering that.
Okay.
I'm sure it was a bit later. I'm sure it was like 95 or 96.
well,
Or even 99.
the internet. Oh, that's a bad.
Yeah, I think it was 98, 99. That's how like...
Yeah, but you're probably thinking
No,
of
it was
when
98,
you could
99.
do it.
No, because I remember we was in it. We was in it when it started.
Yeah.
I remember I was in secondary school.
Yeah.
When did it start? 1999.
There you go.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, see, look at that. 99. Because I remember I was at school just my last year before.
Yeah.
And I remember going to the cafes and like, I was like, what do you type in? It was like www. I was like, oh, cool.
And you had to do www.
Martin.
Innit?
Yeah, it's Martin's. It's like www dot blah, whatever, Arx Jeeves, whatever, you know?
Yeah. Jeeves.
So like, it shows you that was only 20, let's say 21, 22 years ago, right?
Yeah.
Not long at all. And look where we've come.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy. So like 100 years from now, obviously technologies, I think, will everything will be more VR, virtual reality. Already people working from home. Okay, because of obviously the pandemic.
No, sorry, tell a lie. 6th of August 1991.
Oh, so it was. So what does that say though? What was it?
Today's a significant day in history of the internet. On the 6th of August 1991, exactly 20 years ago, the World Wide Web became publicly available.
Right. So was it used? How was it used then though?
Well, it weren't. I suppose it was just dial-up, and just it weren't as advanced as
when we started using it.
It was just basic.
Yeah. Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, like we wasn't really using it.
Yeah.
So that's why I remember using it in secondary school, because I remember going to the cafe and thinking, "What is this?"
So it's like when you look back, 1991. That's not really far.
Not long
like
at all.
What? 20 years ago, I would have been 18.
Yeah. So it's not long.
That's not.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's how technology's progressed, and that's for the speed of what's happened. I think it's just gone like that. And stuff that they've invented that we haven't even seen now has been invented, right? Like, especially in China and all those other countries. There's things they're saying, like, we've got this, but obviously not ready to release it because it's, you know, it's not, obviously the world's probably not ready for it yet. But 100 years' time, man, I think there'll be, these are the main things. I think there won't be many
30
shops.
years ago, 30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think the only things you'll be going out for is restaurants.
Well, if this carries on what we're in now, I don't even think restaurants.
No,
because
I think
like me and my wife, we like to go on our anniversary. We like to go to like a nice restaurant in Mayfair, and they were offering, look, we'll just deliver your meal to you.
Yeah, I think there's still I think there's still there will be still a market because people want to get out of their houses and just, you know, just being in a different environment. So I think these, like, I mean, this is still touch and go, but restaurants and like activities, like obviously, roller skating or ice skating, whatever, and that's supermarkets. That's about it.
Yeah,
even supermarkets touch and go, but there won't be any shops. I think that's done. 100 years, that's done. Because obviously you're gonna have Amazon flying things to you.
Well, they started doing that now, aren't
exactly,
they? So,
yeah. So that's gonna be a big one. There'll be like certain paths that it will just deliver and drop it in front of your house. Yeah. So there's gonna be a lot internet. I don't know. We'll probably have maybe 100 years, maybe glasses where you could just see it in front and just do something like this. Yeah. I think it's because it's only going to get, because with technology, the whole idea of technology is to make things easier.
Yes.
Yeah. That's the whole, to make things easier. So obviously we have access to shops, so it makes it easier. Uber and Instagram now, you can buy stuff in shops, and so everything's to make things more easy and save time. So whatever comes out, it's going to make your life easier. You won't have to go to work. You'll have your own virtual reality room in your house.
Yeah.
Save time. Yeah. Save money.
But then you're separated.
Yes.
Which is not.
But that's not part of what technology does. It's gonna be the new norm. You're not separated because I can still talk to you in this world.
Well, I mean, we could talk to anyone in the world just via FaceTime.
We're not separated.
Yeah, but then the body, our bodies thrive off human contact. Like
it won't after. We're gonna evolve, aren't we? You won't need that.
No, but as in, like, for example, like obviously when two people connect and then you know they're together, and that's human contact. That's you get a lot of I don't know if it's endorphins or whatever.
Yeah, no, definitely
you get a lot from it.
But I think what will happen is that our brains will start to have to survive with what you're saying, and because you'll be in this virtual reality, say, it will have that. It will feel that it's got that contact, that endorphins, because we're in this room together right now, right? Right now.
Yeah.
in 100 years' time, we could be in our own yards and still do this exact same position.
Yep.
Location. Yeah. I can see you just as you are right now.
Hologram, yeah.
Literally hologrammed out. Yeah. Literally. But the only difference is I can put my hand through you. That's the only difference. That's it. And so it's going to feel the same thing. And I think our brains over the years will have to evolve and adapt to that. That's for 100 years time. It will be that.
Yeah.
As in, I mean, you'll have that option. Because with anything in life, history repeats itself.
100% on that.
It repeats itself. So
It's nothing new under the sun.
no, exactly. So 100 years ago, there was probably just about bringing out cars. Maybe, I don't know. 100 years before that, there wasn't any cars, but there was horses. Say,
Yeah.
horse and cart. Now you fast forward, you can see it's just everything's evolved. So the only thing that's going to happen is when you evolve, technology takes over.
Yeah.
We're never going to go backwards or stay the same.
Yeah.
It doesn't work like that. History says it already.
Yeah.
Maybe if you go back, maybe they may have done different things way, way back in the day, but technology's taken over and taken it to another level.
But the thing is that before the flood, Noah, they had super vast technology, much more superior than what we've got today, which is that technology got wiped out.
How?
Completely wiped by the flood.
Right. Okay.
So this is not taught. This is something that's not taught, but the technology was stupendous, which is why like you've got things like the pyramids, which still cannot be.
Yeah.
You can't be replicated.
Yeah, yeah.
And these were built before the floods.
Yeah.
Then
Didn't they say the pyramids were built from the top down? They weren't built. They were built like that, rather than
from the ground up.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know,
There
but
was
yeah.
some. Oh, what was I watching? Something on the History Channel, and there was some guy had some theory at the structure of it doesn't make sense of how for it to be built up.
But I'm sure if, obviously with what we've got now, we could build a pyramid now.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
They've tried.
No, but you just build a pyramid. It's a what is it? A prism.
No, but the way that it's built,
Right.
and the solid structure of how it's built, they can't replicate.
Well, I don't know 100%, but I'm sure we could. I mean, you just got to look at it, and then as long as you got the material, I'm sure you can. Because it's there, it's standing in front of you. I'm sure you could. I don't know, but it's a prism, isn't it? Is that the shape?
I think
Is that
so.
what we
Yeah.
call it's a pyramid? Oh no, it's a pyramid.
Yeah,
That's a shape, isn't it?
yeah.
No, that is a shape. Pyramid. Yeah, that's like boy. Shows we weren't paying attention in a maths class. It's a pyramid. That's the shape. But
Sorry, you don't need maths anyway.
But I must say, for them to build all this stuff back in the day is very, very clever because of what they had in regards to tools.
Nah, but that's the thing. Don't
Yeah.
for me, don't even. I think it's one of them things you have to properly look into these things. Like where
but I think it took them a lot longer to build it.
they had portals back then. They had a lot.
See, I mean, for me, I go by just like more about evidence. Like you can't say 100% they had portals. You can't say 100%. Yeah, like even like say Stonehenge. Yeah, how did they put all those rocks up? I've even been to buildings in like Italy where like how they've done that.
They had giants.
Yeah, they said they had giants, right? This is the history. They said they had giants. So when I thought about maybe they did, but they had to be strong giants. I don't know, but I mean, because even the giants had to be. These things are like tons.
Yeah.
These stones are like this. Like you
This-
can't even wrap your hands around it.
But then these are
Yeah.
like I said, the Book of Enoch. If you
Yeah.
read the Book of Enoch,
Yeah,
it will make more sense of what how these things are happening.
what were built.
Because the Book of Enoch is when the fallen angels came down. There was 200 of them. They came down and they took wives for themselves, and those babies became the Nephilim, and they became giants. And then this is where everything started to get a bit messed up and everything. They were using different technologies to do all sorts of madness, and this is where God just said, you know what, I'm wiping this all out.
So you say like maybe in 1,000 years' time there could be some kind of something similar, a flood or something, where it just like, all God says, look, this is too much, just wipe it out again.
But that's Armageddon, isn't it?
He's already prophesied. So right now,
These are the last days.
because of the boom that's happening right now, we're living in the end times. Like, these are the last days. These are. I'm not saying it's going to happen like now,
Like 1,000 years or so.
I believe in this period. So if you're looking at 100 years, I think within the 100 years, I think this is going to be it, because a lot has happened. And one of the things as well was that with the fallen angels, they got bound to for 70 generations in Antarctica. They got bound, and when the 70 generations was up, it comes around about 1948, around that sort of time. And this is also at the same time that technology started booming as well, like technology.
Yeah.
And it's not a coincidence that it might sound weird, but they've been released again, and the technology is booming very, very quickly. And how it's booming so fast, you can see, I mean, how it was, 100 years ago to how it is now. It's a madness, absolute madness.
But you could say from 1700 to 1920, there was massive growth as well. What would you say? Yeah, exactly. There's always growth.
There's always growth, but I'm talking about the technology.
Yeah, but their technology is like 1700, right? They didn't have certain things that they had in that they didn't have in 1800s and 1900s.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it is equivalent. That's their equivalent to our equivalent. What's happening now? So why wasn't they wiped out in 1850? Because there was a big change from 1600 to 1850.
Nah, but
that's what I'm saying.
They're not going to be wiped out, because obviously, and I'm going by prophecy. Prophecy says that the new world government system has to be, and which is called the beast system, has to be put into place. Everything that they're using with COVID, no matter how serious it is, or what people's thoughts are of it, they're using this to put this beast system into place, which is why we're living in the end times. Right. So regardless of the technology,
so you're saying because of the disease, because of the pandemic, it's near the end kind of thing?
No. It's the changes that you're going to see. So people saying, "Oh yeah, I'm so glad 2020's gone. Like, we can go to." No, this is going to be worse this year.
Gets worse every year.
It's going to. It's going to be all right. So what they thought of, like what the pandemic was. So what you're going to see, obviously, you're seeing the changes now, where people talking about vaccines and health pass ports, and obviously there will be like a global reset. Economy might be crashed, things like that. All of these things, which have been foretold already before, have got to come into place. Obviously, it's not going to be. Not everybody's going to see it, but
all this stuff has happened already. This is what I'm saying. It's actually happened already. We've had pandemics, we've had economy crashes, we've had ups and downs,
but we've never had a world government, world government.
Yeah, there isn't a world government.
No, but this is what they will use to put it all together.
But because it's happened before, what I'm saying, because it's all happened before, and there wasn't a world government, why would it happen now? What evidence is? Why is it going to happen now? And it didn't happen 100 years ago, 200 years ago, 300 years ago. There's never been a world government, and people have been through like I've mentioned on another podcast. People have been through so much more than we're going through right now. Like this is nothing. Like zero. I mean, imagine being in the World War I or World War II, even people living in Afghan. I mean, that is bad. This is nothing. So like it might feel because we're in it, but I mean, I would rather, like I said, I'd rather be here in this position rather than be in the middle of World War II and living in London. Getting bombs dropped on me.
I hear what you're saying.
Yeah,
but the answer to that for me, and I'll go to Bible, is that they always talk about the generation of where not more knowledge is more accessible. So when you're looking at, like, for example, like the technology that we have now, obviously there's more information out there that more people are going to get the knowledge of what is actually happening. I mean, you could probably talk to about 100 random people, and you could talk to them this time last year, and you can talk to them this time this year. There'll be more people now out of that same 100 people that will know a lot more about what I'm talking about than what.
Because they've been banged up at home watching YouTube. that's the only reason why, because of technology. Yeah, it is because of technology, like you just said. Because of technology, we have more access to information. This is what you just said, right? And yeah, that is very true. But is that the right information? This is the question. Is it the right information? Is it correct? If it is, then yes, it is. But people just don't know. And like, I'm not saying it is and it's not. I'm just saying, like, people just need to be, like, this is serious stuff. People need to be like 100% like on this, and they have to understand that if they are believing in a certain thing.
But then that goes back to the divide. No one's gonna be 100%.
No one is,
because even when you just go back to basic religion, let's strip it back to just basics. You've got Christianity, you've got Catholic, Protestant, you've got Jehovah's Witnesses, you've got Muslim.
Too many.
Like there's too many. How do you know which is the correct one? You don't. It's been flooded. And that's the same way the internet works. These same people with these views are flooding the internet.
It's the same thing.
So you now have to cipher and figure out what speaks to your soul, what speaks to you, and that's your truth.
Yeah, exactly. But it's when people say it's this, and then it's down to it's what you just said, because you have to cipher through it and believe what it is.
Or you could have a spiritual encounter.
Or you could
there is that,
which is I can't deny it. I've had two of the most amazing spiritual encounters with Jesus, and I will not back down from that. And
no, 100%. I mean, because that's you've witnessed that, but most people probably haven't. But again, it's what is looking at something and then believing in it.
See, now this is where I'm going to play devil's advocate here. What percentage of our brain do we use?
We don't use enough.
Right.
I don't think we
It's
do.
like
what happens
the film Lucy.
What happens if you was to tap into that? You could have an encounter.
And this
because you can't comprehend. Let's say you use 1% of your brain. Let's say we just use 1%. And let's say
something like that anyway, isn't it?
From something crazy, I managed to tap in for a millisecond. I managed to tap into the other 99%. That's gonna mess me up, because this is a powerful tool up here,
100%.
and we don't use it. And even more so that, like, for instance, my phone, when I upgrade, Apple's made it so easy that I literally just leave the phone next to the new one, and I don't have to think anymore. I don't, and that's what technology's done. It's dumbed me down to the point of where I don't have to think. Now, if you've tapped into that 99%, what could you even see or feel? You could probably see all into sorts. Another realm.
Yeah, all sorts.
You know what I mean?
And this is one of the biggest things, and what I've always been talking about, the attack on the pineal gland. The pineal gland is like a spiritual gland, and you've got, like, dumbing down, like, through genetically modified food, through fluoride in water, things like that, and this allows you also MK Ultra, mind control, the rays of the TV, the microwave, all sorts, 4G, 5G, whatever, and that. You've got so many attacks on our pineal gland that doesn't allow us to think like that. But once you start actually researching the pineal gland and what foods that you can take, like avocados are really good for the pineal gland. There's a reason for these foods, which are natural foods. These are natural resources to help us, not the genetically modified food that we have, things like that. These allow us to think properly, like critical think, like actually think, you know what is going on, like what is, what's it called? For me, I'm I think I'm just at that point where I'm tired of like people telling me how to think. Do you know what I mean? And I'm talking about education systems and governments and things like that, which I don't think have got our best interests at hand.
Oh, we know this.
Yeah,
We know this, but
Do you know what I mean?
the question I've always asked, you included, what are you gonna do about it?
It's not like I'm gonna go out there and be like, hey man.
My thing is,
you can't do anything about it. So
this is
leave
it.
Yeah.
There is the government is such a big establishment. To try go against it, you got to remember as well.
You can't go against it.
One fatal thing for us, and I mean us as black people, that is the first barrier, and we haven't managed to sort that one out yet. Is the color of our skin. We haven't. They stop us and they do all kinds of things just because we're black. So before anyone asks me to, we need to go tackle this, I'm like, wait, we need to sort out our backyard. And this is the thing. It's like, you know all of this. You're not in the educational system no more, so you ain't got to worry about it. Your daughter will be, and your son. There isn't a lot you can do about that. By law, they have to go to school. There isn't a lot you can do about that.
Or you can homeschool.
You can homeschool them, but eventually they're going to have to get into the system of schooling. It's as simple as that, right? Because in order to get anywhere, you're going to need their papers. Not your papers, their papers. And their papers, I mean, you're going to need an institute that is like, was it an Excel or something, one of them institute. You're going to need all these certificates. You're going to need to be in their system to get anywhere in life, right? That is a fact.
Not necessarily.
Unless you run your own business.
But not everyone's going to run their own business. This is the thing.
Majority, yeah.
See, this is the thing, right? That's how they sell it. This is
It's
how
a business.
they sell it.
It's a business.
When you look at it, you look at all of the richest people in the world are all dropped out of school.
Yeah, but they're all regulated as well.
Obviously,
in the system.
Obviously, they're part of the system, but they didn't need.
Okay, they didn't need the system, but eventually they'll become a part. But anyway, you're a part of it from when you're born. Unless your mother,
no, obviously I know that.
I know, but I'm talking education.
But I'm talking about the education side of things. Like, you don't need to finish off education to have a good. You're actually in a worse position.
You say that, but the way they're making it now, you do,
which is wrong.
But either way, man, if you leave school and you become a big businessman or woman, you have to pay tax.
Exactly.
yeah.
You're in the system.
You're in the system. So yeah.
And this is it. So
but you meant like, education. But
what can you do?
Yeah. No.
There's nothing. There's nothing you can do. But it doesn't stop you from being able to think critically.
Okay. You know you can. Yeah, you can think critically,
and to teach your children how to do the same thing.
Okay. Only to end up doing what you're doing anyway.
No, but you have to understand.
Okay. Do you want your children to work? Jobs?
No, I want them to have their own business.
Okay, so they'll have their own business, like Ryan said, they still have to pay tax, so they're part of the system.
Yeah, but I'm not saying. Right, but what part? Of the,
I'm playing devil's advocate here.
But what part of the conversation did I say I need to take?
But what I'm saying to you is right. You're saying critical thinker. Yeah, that's great. But what I'm saying is, in the grand scheme of things, none of this makes any difference.
But what
because they've got us.
No, but I'm saying that people should be able to think critically.
Yeah, they can, but makes no difference.
That's it. I think critically. Okay. Yeah. But I still pay tax.
There you go.
Do you know what I mean? So I'm not saying anything.
So you're saying you're tired of the government telling you what to do? Yeah.
No, we know that.
Look,
we know that.
We listen. We can get onto tax.
And what I'm saying to you is you're tired of the government telling.
The notes are coming out. Those bullet points.
That's fine and dandy, but regardless of COVID, they still tell us what to do and other things.
Yeah, there's rules.
We have the law.
There's rules. Yeah, you have to abide by. You know.
And this is where I'm going with this. It's like it's all very well in saying all these things, but the bottom line is we're following them anyway. And for us black people, it's harder.
Look, man, you lot are coming away from my topic, man. Look, listen, where do you think we're going to be in 100 years' time? In 220, what did you say? 2120?
2120.
Yeah, that's confusing, man.
Jesus, Yahushua HaMashiach would have come back at some point.
Within 100?
Within the 100 years, 100%. and it was the start.
Why now though? Why now? What's the reasoning behind that? Because I mean, 100 years compared to the whole. Cause how old's the Earth? Do you know how old Earth is?
I don't think anyone does.
Jeez,
It's old, right?
To be fair,
old.
Old.
Yeah, just
old.
old.
Because there's research.
Billions
What
of
research would you
years.
say? Billions?
nah.
Or you say a lot newer than
I
that?
don't know about billions. All I know is that you had
Let's see.
you
let's
had
see if the internet
Adam
says
and
it.
Eve, but then you've got, if you look into it a lot
It's
more,
way before that.
There's
Billions. It's like 69 billion. It's like 69 billion years old. I'm sure they said from science, obviously. Let's have a look.
Nah, but then there's
4.5 billion years old.
0.5. There you
Nah,
go.
I don't trust that.
Of course you don't.
I don't.
Because you don't. Because you do your research.
Yeah. Listen, the sun is not 91 million miles away from the Earth.
Well, we don't know that. I mean,
No, come on. All right.
no, but we don't know that, though,
no,
do we?
no, all right, on a real.
Yeah.
All right.
How much? How long did it say? So what was that?
91 million miles.
91 million miles. That is a long way.
A
Yeah, that's a long way. Yeah.
you fly a mile high. So you're talking
You
about
fly-
night.
yeah.
So
So that sun must be real big.
No. So when
Is that
you
what we're saying,
no.
right?
So when you go outside, when you go outside and you see the sun.
No, wait.
No, but when you see the sun,
yeah.
no. All right. Without anyone telling you.
Look, Chris. I'm someone that if you tell me and it makes sense, I would agree. But let's talk. Go and say it again.
All right, so without anybody telling you,
Yes.
right? So if you walked outside and you looked up at the sun,
and say I didn't know anything.
you
about
didn't know
nothing.
anything.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah.
Would you say that sun is 91 million
No,
miles away?
I wouldn't.
Exactly.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that.
And then also,
Oh, yeah. No, I
then-
wouldn't say that
no.
because I don't understand anything about nothing, right?
Yeah.
Because I just look
But
at
how
it. Must
far-
be,
how
it
far
must
would
be
you
just.
say?
I would say
Yeah,
it must be
it's-
just there.
yeah.
Yeah, because I can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then you have science that says this and it says that. Okay, whatever. Okay. And then and then you say, no, they're lying. Then I'll think to myself, why would they lie? Why would you?
What episode did we do this?
Oh, we've done this. We've done this multiple episodes. We've discussed this.
No, I'm just showing you from my point of view.
Yeah.
Like I can understand. Like I'm just listening to someone telling me.
Yeah.
That's it. And I'm thinking, okay, cool. You told me because you've taught me that, and that's it. Now I know.
But then wouldn't you want to find out, like, oh,
But you
know what,
can't.
it
You can't.
actually
I
ain't-
can't do it.
I don't care enough to be bothered, man.
But also that. Why would they lie? What's the point? Because they've got control. But who cares? The sun is the
It's the
sun.
sun. Who cares?
This is what I'm trying to say. Like, I mean, I understand if it actually affected me. Like, oh shit, I got money. There's money up there or something, and you're hiding something from me. But I don't really care. Just tell me whatever it is, whether it's small like this and it's just there, or it's 9 whatever million miles away. I don't care, but just tell me. So that's why I don't.
Yeah.
That's why I can't see why they would lie. I don't understand why they would. You know what I mean? And that's why I listen to them to the science, because why would you lie to me? Who cares? You know what I mean? And that's the only reason why I listen. And I understand. And I think, okay, cool. That must be the case. Yeah.
The simple answer is to hide God.
Right. Okay. So why
the
would?
existence of God?
Right. I mean,
But we know he exists. I mean, there's multiple religions.
Yeah,
it's always-
they've done a pretty crap job in hiding God.
Exactly.
They have.
God is God. 'Cause a lot of the
He don't
population.
exist.
A lot of the population believes
all
in
these
God.
religions. So
Yeah.
it's just like,
This is what I mean. I mean, why would they lie? I don't understand. So, like, if it's just there and it's beaming heat on me, I don't know. I don't know. Why would they lie to me? This is how I see it, and that's why I just say. That's why I actually trust what they say, because I don't see any why they would lie.
see, Ryan's actually better than me. I simply don't care.
Yeah, no, I don't care either. But I just like to debate about it because that's who I am, I guess. because actually, I'm interested in the solar system and other solar systems and stuff like that. I'm actually interested in all that, and that's why I've got quite a bit of
knowledge.
passion.
Not
obviously knowledge, because I only listen to what they say, but passion about it. You know, because like I said, what they say might not be 100% true, but no one here actually knows what's 100%. But I look at it as the logic of why would they lie to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I sent you that video
Yeah,
of
yeah.
the sun going behind the clouds.
Yeah, but it's like a video.
It's here.
Yeah,
The sun's here.
yeah.
It's
it
just
could
up
be
there.
here.
It's up-
It could be,
it's
but
there.
I mean, does it make? Okay, why would they say it's not there?
So how high
told
do you
you,
think
see
the
what I
plane
mean?
is? How high do you think the plane? I mean, not the plane. The sun is.
How high?
Yeah.
Like just there,
I don't
kind
know.
of thing.
It could be 3 or 4 miles up. It's not that high up. I sent a video in the group of the sun going behind the clouds.
Yeah. What about? So how high do you think the plane is gone when you fly
So
on holiday?
you fly a mile high. That's why they're called the Mile High Club. And if you have sex on a plane.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, I understand that. I mean, if I was going into space, Chris will be the first person I'll take with me. I've said that already. Like,
we wouldn't even make it.
The thing is that in the next 20 years, that's going to be like actually done. You know that?
Nah.
Well, you're coming up with me, bro.
It ain't.
yeah. Okay,
We're in a dome.
okay.
We're in a dome.
This is the question I want to say to you. Would you come up with me if I paid for your ticket?
No, because I'm not going anywhere. I know I'm not going anywhere.
No, I'm paying for it.
Yeah, it doesn't
It
matter.
doesn't matter. Waste my money. Yeah, you're coming with me, and then then we got up to space and think, look, can you see the sun? Would you then believe it?
But then people that
Well, it
went
says
to
a
space haven't even
commercial
gone to space.
aircraft typically flies between 31,000 and 38,000 feet, about 5.9 to 7.2 miles high.
Yeah, so there you go. So it must be higher then.
So it's not a 1 mile.
Yeah,
It don't go up by 1 mile.
I don't have to.
but whatever it is.
What's it called?
I'm just saying, if we're going to start spitting out facts, let's spit out the facts. They're here. It's like,
So whatever you're saying, the sun is higher than we.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
the sun,
it'll be higher.
Yeah.
So the sun, it's, okay,
Like it's 10 miles then, or 12 miles high.
would burn.
Probably.
Would burn.
No, because
Well,
it's not
'cause
that big.
It's not that hot, and
It's obviously
yeah.
it's hot, yes, but it's not that big.
Yeah, see, I mean,
But
for me, it heats a lot of
It
space.
heats up the whole
Yeah.
summer. Last summer was ridiculously hot.
It
Yes,
heats a lot of space up.
but it's
Yeah.
not.
So you're
Alright.
telling me the closer I get, the lesser, the colder it will get to the sun.
What do you mean?
So if you're saying the sun's here.
It's cold up there, boy, in
But
the
what
sky.
I'm saying is, it's cold in the sky. But what I'm
colder.
saying is, if I'm getting that close to the sun, I'm going to feel the heat.
No,
Yeah.
but the planes are not going to fly near the sun.
No, but in
just
general,
saying.
if I'm up in the air, I've been up in a helicopter with no doors on. No doors
It's cold
open.
up there.
It's cold up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And this is just actual science, I guess, right? Like if you get closer to a heat, if I put my hand here,
Yeah, it'd
it's
be hot. It's
warmer.
warm, yeah.
Yeah.
Right here, it's not. Yeah. So if I'm getting close to the sun, it should be warmer. If I'm in a parachute, it should be warmer up there, but it's not. It's colder because of the atmosphere. So I'm just looking at science, you know.
All right. So science also says that the world that we spin 1,000 miles an hour.
Yeah, but
So we're going to the flat Earth thing again.
no. But I don't. That's another topic. But I'm just saying, the closer I get to this, it's hotter, isn't it? The closer I get to this, it's hotter.
Obviously, yeah.
So it's like the sun, and that's just like for me. I'm a person I'm just like real fact, as in like what I can see. It's hotter. So if I get to the sun, anyway,
But have you been to the sun though?
I've been closer to the sun.
Oh,
Yes, I've been closer to the sun. So we're on the ground now. Okay, the sun's say it's daytime.
Yeah.
I've been closer to the sun, so it shouldn't be warmer.
okay. So it's not 91 million miles away then.
Yeah, but it's still closer. Either way, it's still closer, isn't
But then
it?
science is saying it's 91 million miles away.
Yeah.
That's the point I'm making.
Yeah, but I mean, it's still closer.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's not 91 million miles away.
Yeah, but if it was 91 minutes, that minuscule distance won't make a difference.
But then if
Yeah.
if it's not 91 million miles away, and you said that you trust science, like you trust them to tell the truth and that,
Yeah.
but that's a lie then.
It's not a lie, no.
Yeah,
It's not. If I'm standing on the ground, yeah, and it's sunny, there's no wind,
Yeah,
yeah, it's gonna feel hot. Right?
yeah,
Yeah. No wind.
Yeah.
Okay. If I go up there and it's windy because of the atmosphere,
Yeah.
yeah, and the sun's beaming on me, you might feel a bit of sun, but you're gonna get a lot of the breeze.
cold, yeah.
Cold breeze. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
But then the thing
it's
is,
a
you're
perfect
basing it
Yeah.
on you being in an airplane. So
In an airplane? No. I'm like in a
So if
jumping
you're-
out of a helicopter or in a helicopter. I was in a helicopter,
Yeah,
doorless, like no sides.
yeah,
It's freezing
Yeah.
because it's windy up there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And obviously the propeller's going as well at the same time. So I'm just going by because it's true facts. You know, I'm there. I've done it. Yeah.
I think we just agree to disagree.
All right, then.
I think we agree to disagree.
Let's just quickly go on to what I think the world will be in 100 years' time.
Oh yeah, I've done that. Yeah.
Go on, just leave me out. Yeah. All right, yeah. definitely electric cars all round.
Yeah.
I had this thing of like when I used to watch Back to the Future.
That was 2000,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
and it still hasn't arrived, like
Hasn't
flying
arrived.
cars or some stuff like that.
No.
So in 100 years' time, we're not going to get that. We're going to have electric cars all the way around, and I think we'll be running in a city that's pollutionless.
Because of the electric.
Just period. Yeah,
Right,
I don't
okay.
think we'll find a way to have energy without the fumes and.
Yeah.
Other than that, yeah, I mean we'll be on iPhone zillion.
No, I think there'll be a
Zillion.
I think there'll be a new
New
company.
company called Apricot.
Something like that. Yeah, there'll be a new company taking over.
That's the thing about
Serpent.
Yeah. This would be like the BlackBerry.
that's the thing about the what's it called, the electric cars and that. So that's another issue that I have, and that obviously, yeah, it's great to have electric cars and that, but what they've done, obviously, where the oil is at in certain countries, they don't want to do the business there.
Yep.
And
So
they
they're
wanna-
shutting them out.
Yep.
Yep.
And which is why the whole climate change and everything, they're trying to push that agenda a lot, and that will be also part of this whole Great Reset.
Probably will be, man. Probably will be.
It's change. I mean, the world, like history, it repeats itself. Change has always happened. Like whether it's gone upwards or downwards, it's always happened. Whether it's better or it's worse, it is always happened. So we might go pollutionless, and then before you know it, the electric is given out something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I mean, there's
It
always
could be a
something wrong with
problem.
something.
Yep.
Yeah, it
No,
could be a
you're right.
problem. People just get electrocuted all day long. Or there's too much, I don't know, electrons. There's too much electrons everywhere. And it's, you know. I mean, there's always going to be a problem with something, right?
Yeah, no, 100%.
There's always going to be a side effect.
100%.
So it might be like, oh, there's too many electrons going around, and it's
Well, you'll have
giving
people
cancer,
hijacking.
or yeah,
You'll have people.
people get run over because man, you can't hear
well,
them
it's not
electric
even
cars,
that.
you know.
It's a thing of they'll have people hijacking the cars.
Yeah,
Because you can do it
Electric.
remotely.
yeah. So exactly, and you get
Just
run
so
over.
dumb.
Be
Yeah.
more there'll be people
You can't
get
hear
run
them.
over. Yeah, so I mean, people will get run over more often.
Bang.
Bang! Look, what the hell was the hell was that? I mean, even recently, I'm
even
like,
laugh.
whoa, that was quiet, and they going at speed.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
dangerous, but I mean, like I said, there's always negatives with positives. So.
Well, that was a riveting 3 topics. I think we're going to leave it here.
I'm exhausted.
Do you want to get onto the protein point, Chris?
Yes. Hey.
Brap.
So this section is Ryan's Fitness Lounge, which is sponsored by Protein Point, which is your local supplement store for all your protein and BCAA needs. You can find your local Protein Point store in East London and Essex, and you can hit them up on your Instagram at Protein Point UK. Right.
It's a new year, man.
It's that whole thing, New Year, New Me, innit?
Yeah.
Like where people say they're going to do some stuff and then they just don't do it.
Yeah, that's what it's now turning into. I mean, it's like whenever you say it's a new year, new me, it's basically saying you're going to fail. That's all it's saying, right?
Oh, man.
I mean, if you're properly on it, you need to be focused all year round. Okay, this ain't a January, February, maybe March thing. This is an all day, everyday thing. You have to look after your body that you're in. So my advice is don't just keep waiting until January, because what's going to happen? It's going to happen like however many years you've been on this earth. You're just going to have that same thought process every year.
Yeah, just get on with it.
Yeah, just
it
like
done.
you should be doing it in April. You should be doing the same thing in August, September, October. Don't just wait until January and then you're going to fizzle out in March and just do whatever for the rest of the year. And then, oh, don't worry, January is coming again. I mean, that's not how it should be. That's why I just try and stay away from this new year, new me January thing. You should be doing this all year round. So I kind of sometimes stay away from clients that want to start off me in January because it's January. I'm like, are they serious? Yeah. You know what I mean? So like I say, I don't take on everyone as clients, but I filter them through my process. But my word of advice is, if you are starting now, and you are literally starting now, start now. Don't start on the 11th or the 18th. Start now, right now. If you said you want to start now, you start now. You make a meal, you do some exercise, you do something, and be consistent with it throughout the whole year. You're going to be days where you just can't be asked. You can't, you can't be bothered. That's fine. And just don't do nothing for that day, whatever. Or the next day or the following day. But don't let it go on too long, okay? Because it's called reversibility, where your body goes into reverse, and you have to start again. You have to start again, and you're starting from scratch. 3-4 days not doing any activity, or not even eating well, you can get away with it if you get back on it, because life can sometimes take over. Yeah, life can sometimes take over. But as long as you don't go past the 2-week thing where they say reversibility happens. So say if you went to the gym and you was doing quite well in the gym, you're doing bench press, pull-ups, and you was doing well, but then you stop completely for 2 weeks, your body would go into reversibility and it wouldn't have that same strength, okay? But if you missed it for 3 or 4 days, you could still go back and be quite efficient with what you're doing. So it's going to happen, but don't stop for too long. And that's the problem. People stop for too long in May because it's summer already. You've already you've already got into good shape. But now this is the important part, to stay there. That's the hardest part. Yeah. Okay. And so once you get there, it's fine, but staying there, and that's what you have to concentrate on and stay focused. Because otherwise you're going to wait to January again and start again, and that's not good for your body anyway, or your health. So try and stay consistent. If you had bad days, accept it, because that's fine, and then carry on. And that's my word of advice for anyone listening. I mean, you didn't even have a question, did you? Was there a question? Sorry, I just thought I'd just have to say that because it's January.
No, do you know what? I didn't really have a question, cool. And that probably a bit more motivation. But I think what you've just said, especially like the 2 weeks and that reversibility and that, that's probably, I think I'm not trained now. I think just over a week. And,
you might be all right. You go back, you'll be fine.
I need to.
Yeah. You got to go in now.
Yeah.
Now.
Don't even go home. Just
go straight to that gym. Open it, get those keys. But no, it's true. You've got to stay consistent, guys. Stay consistent with it. Nothing happens in life if you're not consistent with it. It just won't happen. You start, stop. You ain't going to get anywhere. So be consistent with it in some form. Yeah.
Cool. That's it, guys. I think that's the first show of the new year. And we'll see you again next week. Remember, this show is Don't Get Offended. We are on the Press Pause Network. My name is John Alexander. I am out.
I'm Chris Samuels. And don't forget to check out Chris and Paige on the Press Pause Network as well. Go to the YouTube page as well. And then also don't forget to check out Ideas Are Bulletproof on the Press Pause Network. You can listen to the podcast on Spotify, SoundCloud, and Apple Podcasts.
Yeah.
Right, I was about to say Apple iPods.
But yeah, thanks for listening, and don't forget to subscribe to whatever social outlet that you're listening to this on. And if you have any questions or any topics you want us to talk about on the next episode, then please put it in the comment section below and we will cover it. I'm out.
Okay. See you next week, guys.
Peace.